So I have a question. I have a friend, and something happened to me some years ago, and I'm to relate it. So I'll just start with me first. It's a young man or seasoned man who approached me, and we're talking, and seemed like a really good guy, whatever. And I was like, we should just go out for coffee. He said, well, before we go out for coffee, I want to let you know I'm married. So I have a friend. Fast forward, and after that, once it happened to me, I just said, okay, you married. I ain't playing with that. But I have a friend who is involved with somebody who's married, and they just don't want to let it go because the man said, hey, in 1 year, 6 months, and now it's been some time that they were going to let whoever they're in go, let their spouse go, in so many words. And so I just want you to speak to women in general, especially they holding on to somebody who is not going to be there. In my mind, when it happened to me, common sense said, leave this joker alone. Yeah. Clearly, you have wasted my 3 times I'm talking to you, and you didn't even let me know that you were married, and because you did not wear a wedding ring. So in my right mind, for me, it's like, leave this joker alone. But then there's so many young women, so many young adults, so many adults, every age group that still feel like I can change this person, or I believe them, or why can't I just be with them? So if you could speak as from a man's point of view on that.
Well, a couple things. First of all, any Christian person know good and well that's just you don't do that. You saved. That ain't nothing to talk about. You're a Christian. Once he married or she married, ain't nothing to talk about. Now, even from everyday whatever, that is always a bad idea. Because let me tell you something. I know a lot of cases like this. And from a man's standpoint, because I knew a lot of men too, 99.9% of the time, they are not going to leave their wife for you. We don't do that. You don't have enough sugar, cookies, and milk to make us do that. We can applaud you and say you got the best sugar, cookies, and milk in town. We ain't leaving her. We don't have to. I've said this for years. With the exception of strong spiritual men, men will always, and I've been saying this for women, I wish you all would grab it. They will do whatever you allow them to do. Sometimes we can act like a little child. Like the little baby, they try and touch the socket, then you don't say nothing. Then they keep going, you don't say nothing. We will go as far as you let us. Now see, don't let the brother say, I don't know what apostle. I didn't live a long enough life to know what I'm talking about. I ain't 30 years old. I know what I'm talking about. And like I say, I know I got a list of people over these years, who they weren't leaving their wives. I've heard even someone say they was in love with their girlfriend. But they never left their wives. They were not leaving. 99.9% of them do not leave. And that, well, he said, he getting ready, getting. If you want out, it don't take a long time to get out of a marriage. Unless you Johnny Carson or somebody, you got some liquid. Especially nowadays. I knew someone who divorced their husband, they didn't even know it. If I said the name, half of y'all know who it is, but I won't. So that's a complete save. That ain't even an equation. Even you ain't saved. You just everyday Matilda. That is just not a smart thing to do. Don't think you gon' well, I'm a change. You can't change us. We don't really do much that if we really don't want to do it. That's why you can find a man, and they've had all these nice people, and then later on in life they finally get married to somebody who don't seem like they ain't all that. It was nothing wrong with them. They just weren't ready. It was never personal. I just wasn't ready. So you picked her over me. It really wasn't about you. So that's just not a good thing. And most times out of that, women are the one who get hurt because he keeps saying this, he gonna do this, and he this or that. It ain't good nowhere around. Then let something happen to the joker. You ain't getting a quarter. No, I was nice with a quarter, not a penny. All you got is memories. While Mrs. Matilda got everything. See, don't stoop yourself low like that. Then on the same token too, why would you even want to sow that kind of seed? Why would I want to sow that seed to be with somebody who's married? Then when my time come around, because you reap what you sow. That's a principle for the saved and the unsaved. That's a universal principle. So that's just a bad idea whether you're a believer or an unbeliever. Now you do what you want. But no good ever comes out of that. 99.9% of the men, they are not leaving their wives for you. Because they don't have to. See, the moment you went along with it, you let me know I ain't got to leave her. As soon as you did that, you let me know I don't have to leave her. As soon as you found out I'm married and you still going out with me, you let me know I don't have to leave her. And I can play that game all day long. Well, I'm trying to, we going through, God. I'm helping somebody. I'm telling you the psyche and the mindset of a man. Now, brothers, don't hate on me on that. I'm trying to get my daughters delivered so some of them will stop making these foolish decisions.